Nashville, sometimes I just can't figure you out. You unite music lovers of all genres. You thrive in a Vegas-like entertainment district, but you're also known for healthcare and higher education. You consistently rank as one of America's best cities to visit and live in. Good for pets, too. You've got a bike share program and a walkable urban core, and you're building out a decent bike network. Nashville, you're a world-class city in the making. And yet, this is your solution to airport transit? Really, Nashville? There must be a better way. Let's explore. If there's one consistent story of Nashville over the last several decades, it's growth. The metro area has nearly tripled in population over the past half-century. Now boasting over 2 million people, the metro area ranks 35th in the U.S., and the airport is the 29th busiest. Supporting this growth, the city and state have made huge investments in the airport as part of the B&A Vision Plan. I was there last year, and even though it wasn't completely finished, it was impressive. Just look at this main atrium. Sort of a modern airport version of an old train station. I figured with this level of investment, there must be an imminent transit project to connect the airport to downtown. It was even noted in some of the early project renderings. Unfortunately, that's about as far as the idea went. Recently, the mayor confirmed that airport transit was a priority, but he said it wasn't at the top of his list, and light rail isn't part of the vision at all. In the meantime, Nashville is left with this bus as its only transit option. This bus. Stuck out at the far end of the new transportation center. Prioritized below rideshare, taxis, hotel shuttles, charter buses, limos. This bus, making 27 stops from Broadway. 27 stops! It's only 7.5 miles. How are there even 27 places where a bus stop makes sense? And here's the kicker. It runs once every 45 minutes, so if you miss it from downtown, you better hope you can find an Uber or taxi quickly, or you're going to miss that flight. Now, in the mayor's defense, the people of Nashville have not asked him to prioritize airport transit or transit generally. Nearly a decade ago, the city had studied transit systems in other growing metro areas, such as Salt Lake City and Denver. In 2016, government officials unveiled an ambitious plan to build light rail and bus rapid transit across Nashville, including a train to the airport. Although the plan appeared to have initial public support, voters ultimately rejected a 2018 referendum. As new plans were being considered, COVID arrived, administrations turned over, and here we are 6 years later, no closer to any type of quality airport transit. Nashville, you deserve better. You have this beautiful airport terminal, a vibrant downtown, and a subpar transit system. Maybe that's sustainable in some places with a stagnant population, but with your growth, traffic is bad and getting worse. Forbes last year rated Nashville as the city with the hardest commute, one almost entirely made via car, given Nashville's low walk score and transit score. It's not just an airport transit issue, it's a total transit issue. So option A would be a complete transit system upgrade like what was proposed in 2016. A full system improvement is going to benefit people in a lot of neighborhoods, making it the most equitable solution. Frankly, it'd be great if the city would go back to the streetcar grid of the 1930s, but that's probably wishful thinking. If we're just talking about the airport corridor alone, a single light rail line would be a nice start as option B and something to build on. Based on the mayor's recent comments, though, I don't see that happening. So what's option C? Well, maybe it involves Nashville's one commuter rail line, previously known as the Music City Star. This was originally envisioned as one of 7 lines, creating a star, sort of, around Nashville. There are only 3 trains running each morning and afternoon, rush hours only, so maybe the rails could be used by an airport train with a spur added on at Donaldson. Or maybe the existing trains could run more frequently, and riders could connect to an airport tram at Donaldson. This would be similar to trams in Tampa, Phoenix, Chicago's O'Hare, or New York's JFK. Nashville's tram would only need to be about 2.5 miles long, shorter than most of those. Although, if you're going to build 2.5 miles, maybe you just build another 5, make it light rail, and run it all the way to downtown. Is there an option D? Yes, there is. It's just not as exciting. It involves buses rather than rails, but a bus with limited stops, dedicated lanes, and some sort of signal preference. Lots of cities have added bus rapid transit, and it sounds like that's probably what Nashville's mayor has in mind. I don't love a watered-down transit solution, but BRT is a much cheaper option than light rail, and it can eventually get converted to rail later. What's really most important now is that Nashville gets started on something other than adding lanes to more roads. If the city is going to grow into a world-class city, it needs a world-class transit system. Do you have any ideas of your own for how to solve Nashville's transit problem? Let me know in the comments, and please like this video if you want to see more urban transit profiles. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you next time.